Hey everyone, this is Paul Gale from PaulGaleNetwork.com, and thank you for joining me today for video game news. It is January 13th, 2021, and these are the top stories of the day. To kick things off, we're taking a look right here at this really cool steel book of Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. Of course, this is the UK version, and I'm hoping that the North America version gets something comparable, because just look at that. You've got the normal edition right here, and then here you've got this sticker set. We've got Mario, Bowser Jr., Fury Bowser, several other characters, the new cats, etc. Really nice. And then we've got this steel book with this fantastic looking background artwork. And I just love this artwork. I actually just printed it out today, as a matter of fact, and made it my back of my iPhone protective case. My case currently was clear, so I got a nice quality picture on some printer paper, cut it just right, lined it up, and put it as the back of my phone case. So nice artwork. Yeah, I like it a lot. So if you're in the UK and if you're able to get this, I would recommend that, because that looks awesome. Hopefully, like I said, for the North American market and Japanese markets, etc., we also see those. Moving on, also in some Mario news, we've got another round coming up of the Super Mario Bros. 35th Anniversary collectible pin set. You know, these were very hard to get the first time around. They went out fast. A lot of people were kind of disappointed. But here we have a new batch, and they look really nice. We've got Cat Mario in there too. So if you want, you could go to mario.nintendo.com/missions and check it out, see what you have to do. One of the requirements in order to be eligible to get this pin set is to purchase Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. That doesn't guarantee you to get the pin set, but it makes you eligible. It's kind of unfortunate that if you go through everything and don't get the pins, but at least you got the game and you got some free, platinum coins and whatnot, so that's cool. But hopefully most people will be successful. And moving on, in one more piece of Mario news today, I'm not going to play the whole trailer, but I will talk a little bit about it and let it play. It's an overview of Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury for Nintendo Switch. And it's neat because 2 days ago, we had a heads up that, hey, there will be a 2-minute presentation of Bowser's Fury tomorrow. We got it, and then the next day, today, without any announcement that it was coming, it just dropped on YouTube, a 6-minute little trailer, and it shows off, similar footage that you're probably used to if you are familiar with Super Mario 3D World for Wii U. Talks about online play. You could go to Nintendo's official YouTube page if you'd like to see more. But it's mostly a look at the game, kind of intended for people that are unfamiliar with the game, and it's showing different moves, the 4-player aspect, now letting you know that it can also be played online. Of course, after yesterday's video, my son and daughter have been asking me, can we play this on a Wii U? Can we play it? And I'm saying, it will be out soon on Nintendo Switch, but sure, we could, replay the Wii U version, because it's in their memories slightly, but them being so young and having played a little bit of it at a couple of different stages, they're not super familiar with it. So for them on Wii U, we had a lot of fun today. We used the Wii U Pro Controller, Wii Remote and Nunchuck, and the gamepad itself, plus on TV, and yeah, it's a charming title. It still holds up really well. I originally was playing that game on my 60-inch 1080p TV, and then now I have a 65-inch OLED 4K TV with HDR, and it's a lot newer of a television set, and it looks great. It looks probably better than I remember. It's even more crisp, more clear, and that's even with the new size. So, satisfied. And this, new version looks a little bit better. It seems to be running a little bit faster, a little bit more smooth. We'll see what the exact resolution bump is, and the amount of frames per second, especially in the Bowser's Fury portion. We did get confirmation, by the way, at this point right here, which is why I'm letting a part of this trailer go and not skipping over all of it. It is a two-player section where you are Mario and Bowser Jr. playing similarly to Mario and Cappy. Although it looks like Bowser Jr. might have more to do than Cappy as a second player, or as a Luma sprite in Super Mario Galaxy with just the pointer controls. I like the new photo mode. That's kind of a borrowed element from Super Mario Odyssey.
Because Bowser, overcome with fury, he becomes the gigantic Fury Bowser.
So I was right in that Fury Bowser, he's super mad and out of control, and basically Mario is teaming up with Bowser Jr., or maybe Bowser Jr. seeks out Mario's help to, hey, calm my dad down, he's mad.
But no one can stay mad forever. Once he's gone, a calm will wash over Lake Laptat.
So it looks like the world comes and goes with Fury Bowser fights. So they probably have different stages, probably some different scenarios in the fight. It's probably not always the same fight each time. Maybe sometimes it's an escape, sometimes it's with your giant cat Mario suit from this angle, sometimes from this angle. We'll see. Some of it's still a mystery, but it looks fantastic. Giga Cat Mario. Can't help but draw some comparisons to Super Sonic and Super Saiyan Goku, right?
Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury.
We also have some amiibo talk, and they talk about if you use the new Cat Mario or Cat Peach amiibo, Cat Mario will make you invincible, Cat Peach will give you a random item, and then you can also use Bowser amiibo and Princess Peach, Bowser amiibo and Bowser Jr. amiibo. Got tongue-tied for a second there. Let's see if there's anything else worth showing.
With all currently available amiibo figures. The Cat Mario amiibo.
Yeah, and finally the game is compatible with all amiibo. So what do they do exactly? That remains to be seen. Maybe a small power-up, but it has to be more than just a small power-up because the Princess Peach Cat amiibo gives you a random power-up, right? But we'll see. Anyhow, I don't think that was 6 minutes. It wasn't my intention to be. The whole thing was 7 minutes and 8 seconds long. Although you got the gist of it right now. And moving on out of the world of Mario and into the land of Hogwarts. This is, I guess, some unfortunate news, you could say, if you were really looking forward to playing this game this year. But ultimately, a delayed game is for the best. Usually, it was announced today that Hogwarts Legacy will be released in 2022. They say, we would like to thank fans from around the world on the tremendous reaction to the announcement of Hogwarts Legacy from our Portkey Games label. Creating the best possible experience for all of the wizarding world and gaming fans is paramount to us, so we are giving the game the time it needs. I say good. 2021 looks like it's going to be packed with enough titles in the first place that one more title coming out, whether it's this year or next year, isn't going to make too much of a difference to 2021's overall list of games to play. We're not going to be on a shortage. I like Harry Potter as a franchise. I say bring it on in 2022 and make it polished. But that's a little bit of a downer in some regards. But moving on, in some good news, kind of going back and forth, right? Got some Mario talk, good stuff. Got some Harry Potter. You could be on the fence of whether that's good or not. I think it's good ultimately. And then now, some more good news. It was announced today by Ubisoft that they will be creating a new open world Star Wars game. This is the first time in 8 years since EA partnered up in an exclusive deal with Disney to have full Star Wars rights in creating games. It's a several-year-long contract. it should end in a couple more years. So by 2023, and this Ubisoft game that kind of tells me is probably going to be a 2023 release, makes sense that the timing kind of fits, right? EA also said that there will be upcoming Star Wars projects. They will slowly start to unveil more things in 2021, so that's exciting. We might get some new Star Wars game or a port, perhaps, upgrade of a game from yesteryear out this fall even. That remains to be seen. PGN will update you if that happens. But good to know that on the one hand, we're getting a massive new Star Wars game from Ubisoft and more Star Wars content this year and within the next couple of years from EA. 2023 and beyond, that's going to be interesting because, like I said, it was really 2012 to 2021 that we've seen nothing but EA as a studio behind Star Wars. And to have that change is kind of exciting. I personally wouldn't want Disney to tie themselves down to any one particular developer. Like after this EA deal is finished, let EA still create games if you think that they're going to be competent with bringing something to. Let Ubisoft, if you want, have a new Star Wars Masters of Terrascasi or have a new Star Wars fighting game of some sort, a lightsaber battle game, and different characters that are non-saber equipped, fighting off like Soul Calibur style or something like that. That would be a fun game. Say, hey, Bandai Namco, would you like to try this out? That's kind of what I want to see from Star Wars. Tackle the RPG, tackle the first-person shooter, tackle the adventure, hit the Lego market, have some original stories, have some Jedi Fallen Order, have some Knights of the Old Republic, give us some Rogue Squadron, branch it out because Star Wars is deep enough, and especially nowadays with, the Book of Boba Fett coming out, Mandalorian being successful, it's really the best time, I think, for the Star Wars franchise, potentially, in making games really work. And with today's powerful technology behind these computers, behind these game consoles, the galaxy's the limit. And finally, we've got a lot of Pokemon to finish off today's video game news with Gale Network, kind of like how we started off with a lot of Mario. 25th anniversary is here. February is the month. And we start off by looking at this nice artwork of all of the different generations of starters of Pokemon and Pikachu thrown in there for good measure. And it's pretty nice. It's, really cool to see all of these characters together, based off of your age and based off of when you came into Pokemon. You'll probably be more partial to some than others. For me, it's the OG, it's the original 3 right here, but I do like all of the Pokemon starters. I think they're all charming in their own way, and yeah, nice artwork to kick things off. Next up, this is exciting. Bear Walker is a premium board making company, and they've had a couple of different launches of Pokemon skateboards in the past, and we've got a new one coming January 19th, going to be made available for pre-order, and that is this 25th anniversary Pokemon franchise Pikachu Board. This is different than the Pikachu Board released a year ago or so. This is just a one and done board. Last time, you had Pikachu and Gengar and Gyarados. You had some different, pocket monsters on these, one per board. And this time around, it's just Pikachu. I think if you board, you're going to want this. If you like Pokemon and you don't skateboard at all, it's still a cool piece of art, pretty unique, that you're going to hang it in your game room or in your den or something like that. Or maybe even you buy 2 because you don't want to not enjoy it, but you also don't want to get it dirty at the same time. So check this out. I will give you a reminder when that day comes, January 19th, that you will be able to pre-order it. And I'll tell you now, stock is going to be limited. These will go out fast, and if you want to purchase it later, you're going to have to pay a lot more, unfortunately, in the aftermarket, like eBay and such. So if you're interested, get it when you can. And moving on, Pokemon announced today that they're bringing back the old school cards. Fat Pikachu, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, all in their original looks, but this time around they've got the 25th anniversary logo here where it's Pikachu and the, you know, red cheeks are the 2-5. And this is cool. This is what I grew up with. And I still have my original complete set, so it's nice to see these come back. And as I've mentioned before, you know, it's nice that Pokemon is around as a franchise these days, and I have kids, and my kids are growing up with the same kind of interest that I had as a kid myself when I was 12, 13, when Pokemon came out. And finally, we've got one more Pokemon thing. It's a 1 minute 42-second long video. Since it's not as long as that Mario one, I won't be skipping it. I'm just going to play it entirely. This is kind of a 25th anniversary little unique trailer that was put together. Check it out. Cards, Game Boy cartridges, Pokeball plushes, levers and pulleys making all this happen. Got some really cool recreation looks of Pokemon. Ash Ketchum from Pallet Town, Team Rocket. I would like to see this as an entire piece. And just how big is it? How much space did it take up? I want to see a behind the scenes video of the making of this. Legendary birds. All these cool toys making this work. Realistic leaf blowing effects. And the announcement of Katy Perry teaming up with Pokemon to bring some new song collaboration this year. That's cool, right? That's big. I thought that was awesome. You could check out more at Pokemon25.com. Pokemon.com/25, I should say. I wonder what else we're going to get this year. I feel like Pokemon really is as big as Mario in some ways and bigger in other ways. And just how Mario has had this year-long massive celebration, truly massive when you think of all of the partnerships, all of the collaborations that we got in 2020 and carrying into 2021. We're in for something special with Pokemon too. We've already got the skateboard line coming back. We've got a partnership with Katy Perry. We have cool videos like this that are dropping. We know that new Pokemon Snap is on the way. And Pokemon Go is going to have something special, no doubt. But what else? Oh, I'm excited. That's going to do it today for Video Game News with Polygon Network. Let me know what you thought of all of the Pokemon news, all of the Mario news. Let me know what you thought of Harry Potter's announcement, the Star Wars talk. Are you pumped for anything in particular? Whew, that was fun. Oh, and if you noticed, since Mario was a hot topic today, I am wearing my brand new Super Mario 64 shirt that I unboxed the other day, and I'm loving it. It's a nice blue color. It's pretty slick. All right, this is it for PGN. Take it easy. I hope you all have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.